Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the 7 Districts Malek Ajman Ovals. It's game number 3 coming up, and it's Dubai against Fujairah for the Emirates D10 2023, powered by FanCode. An exciting game ahead of us. Let's not waste any time. It's Mudassar Ali with the 2 captains for the toss.
Game 3 is toss time. Dubai taking on Fujairah. Men who matters the most. Ronak Panoli, the captain of Dubai, and next to him is Umar Ali Khan from Fujairah. And most importantly, to oversee the proceedings of this game, we do have our match referee, Mr. Iftikhar Ali. Dubai is home team, so Ronak will flip the coin and Umar will call.
Tail it is.
Lucky with the toss. क्या सोचा आपने?
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम. ऑफ कोर्स बॉलिंग करेंगे, आपको मालूम है ड्यू फैक्टर है मुद्दी भाई, और पहला मैच है और लड़की भी आपको सारे यंग लड़के हैं. अच्छा एक नया बैच बना है इस दफ़ा फुजैरा का, सो कोशिश करेंगे कि इंशाल्लाह कि जल्दी से जल्दी इनको रिस्ट्रिक्ट करें, क्योंकि दुबई इज़ वेरी गुड टीम और शॉर्ट फॉर्मेट है. तो आपको मालूम है बॉलर्स के पास टाइम कम होता है.
और उमेर खास तौर से बात करते हैं जो लड़के अभी खेल रहे हैं इस एडिशन में, कमबैक है, तो कितना आपको एक प्राउड मोमेंट है क्योंकि आप लीड भी कर रहे हैं इस साइड को?
या माशाल्लाह से लास्ट जो D10 हम खेले थे, फाइनल हम जीते थे, उसका हमें काफ़ी एडवांटेज है. माशाल्लाह सब लोगों को जो है बकअप करना है और लड़के सारे जो है तैयार हैं इसके लिए. 2-3 नए चेहरे आपको नज़र आएंगे इंशाल्लाह. टीम बहुत अच्छी बनाई है मैनेजमेंट ने. कोशिश करेंगे कि इंशाल्लाह अच्छा खेलें और आप लोगों को अच्छा गेम देखने को मिले.
और कितने तक आप रोकना पसंद करेंगे दुबई को?
100 के अंदर इनको रिस्ट्रिक्ट करेंगे इंशाल्लाह, और देखते हैं फिर ग्राउंड में इंशाल्लाह.
ऑल द बेस्ट एंड डू वेल.
थैंक यू.
Ronak, they have opted to chase.
Yeah, I'm happy with that decision. I was looking to bat first anyway. First game of the tournament, want to get some runs on board, and then I think our bowling lineup is pretty good throughout in this event actually. So I think they'll come to the party today.
And are we going to see any new faces in your side?
Yeah, we've got quite a few new faces. Taimur Bhatti comes in for this tournament. Few new returns from the T20 event. Rice comes back. So it's a pretty well balanced side for the T10 event. Hopefully, we can go all the way in this one.
And what kind of total you want to post on this surface?
Looks pretty flat to me. Even though it's the third game, which is going to happen on the wicket, I think I'll try to get about 100, 110 and come in and defend that.
All the best and do well.
Thank you so much.
The news from the sideline is that Umar Ali Khan, the captain of Fujairah, has won the toss and he has opted to bowl first.
Well, thank you, Mudassar Ali. The news from the centre there. It's Fujairah who won the toss, decided to field first, beg your pardon. And those are the lineups then. Dubai, Aditya Shetty, Ahmed Tariq, stylish right-handed youngster making a comeback into Dubai. Ammar Badami as well from the under-19 Asia Cup just a few days back. So is Ayman Ahmed, Fahad Nawaz experienced in the middle, Mohammad Aneek, Mohammad Taimur, Rais Ahmed, the captain Ronak Panoli, Safir Tariq, the wicketkeeper, and Yug Sharma. And for Fujairah, Hafiz Almas, Hamdan Tahir, Hamid Khan, Muhammad Irfan, Nasir Faraz, Saghir Khan, Sayyid Haider Wasi Shah makes his way into the lineup. Umair Ali Khan, Wahab Hassan, Zishan Abid, the wicketkeeper, and Zuhair Iqbal making the 11. Joining me to start off proceedings, it's Ali Yunus. Well, Ali, your first time covering some cricket here in the UAE. How's it been so far?
It's been good. I really like these conditions, all these facilities here in Ajman. Cricket has been pretty decent so far. I think we've seen some quality performances, and as the tournament progresses, we'll see a lot more like these performances. But interesting choice. Both the teams in the previous games who batted first have won the game, but her captain was quite content in bowling first. I believe now as the evening progresses, the pitch will slow down a little, so maybe you captains would fancy batting first. All those footmarks on the pitch, it will definitely make a difference. So a little surprising. Well, on the other hand, Dubai captain was pretty happy when he thought that when he realized that he's going to bat first. That's probably he wanted to do. So exciting game in our hands, and I look forward to have some exciting performances.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you're looking for excitement, don't go anywhere, because that man on your screen, Rais Ahmed and Ronak Panoli, the two openers for UAE's team Dubai, They will not hold back at all. Hafiz Almas, interesting choice from Fujairah to go with Hafiz with the new ball. These two batters for Dubai, I'll tell you what, they are ultra aggressive, and that's the way you need to be in the T10 format, the fastest format of cricket. But you're right, Ali, I think the decision to bat first is probably going to be the right one as the evening progresses. I think just in the afternoon and as the twilight was hitting, it's easier to bat. And then it'll get tougher and tougher as the day progresses.
Yeah, I totally understand what teams like to chase first, because it's good to know the target, but it's even important to know the conditions, and the conditions here and the pitch. Maybe it's slowing down a bit. It will get tougher for the later team to bat and chase down. That's what we've seen in the previous two games. But let's see. It's first time for me. I have not seen many players play. Maybe I am proven wrong by these Fujairah bowlers.
Well, you'll keep an eye out for their captain, Umair Ali Khan, also known as Jani. He has a special celebration as well. Here we go. It's Hafiz Almas. First ball, Ronak Panoli goes down towards mid-wicket. That's what we were talking about. They're not going to hold back. They're going to start off all guns blazing here, Dubai. 6 of the first ball.
Sensational start. It doesn't get any better than this. First ball got the length. The intent pretty clear. That's T10 for you. Look at that. Clearing his front leg, creating that length and playing it towards cow corner. Easy pickings. At this pace, you got to be spot on with your length.
Then I'll tell you what, that's a Ronak Panoli special as well. You don't see a lot of foot movement, and I think it's extremely overrated as well. That front foot to the pitch of the ball, gone are those days. It's hit ball, see ball, hit ball. Oh, better, much better from Almas. A brute right past the chin of Ronak Panoli.
A typical fast bowler's reply. They don't like being hit, and especially not on the very first delivery, but well left too by Ronak. The intent pretty clear. One of the overs, says the umpire. We were talking about see the ball, hit the ball. It's all about the base. I've been saying it again and again. In T10 cricket, how strong your base is, that makes that hitting quite easy. You cover the line and swing the bat. That's all this T10 cricket is all about.
Yeah, going back just a few weeks, almost a month, when that knock from Glenn Maxwell, absolute no foot movement there. This time gets the inner half of the bat. It's racing down towards fine leg. Good fielding effort there, and they take 2. So good comeback this so far from Almas after that first ball going for 6. He's cranked up the pace a little bit, hasn't he?
He'll have to do that, because you cannot be predictable in T10 cricket. You need to have those variations. You need to have variation in pace and sometimes in your bowling arm also. I saw that against UAE when Bangladesh bowlers were bowling. I think they used in the final of Asian Under 19. I think they did it brilliantly. Something to learn from these experienced pros, that you need to vary everything.
Oh, again, this time there was width on offer, and he slashes and slashes hard over point for a boundary. Again, it was a medium pace delivery, no change up from Hafiz Almas, and he gets the treatment.
That's trouble. That's trouble. You cannot bowl there with this pace. Again, as you said, not much of the footwork, all hands. That's all Ronak did. He waited enough, and this pace, width given. He almost created some width for himself also, and quick hands taking it away over that point cover area for a boundary. If you don't learn, you will be punished. You got to learn, and learn quickly.
Well, what a start this to the first over. 12 off it already. 2 more deliveries to go. This time a slower delivery, just as Ali was mentioning. A little bit of a change of pace, and it deceives the batter. And even though they get the bye, you'll think Hafiz Almas will be the one who's happier there.
Yeah, very interestingly, did you see that the signal what Ronak did, that the ball kept low a little, which it actually did. It skidded on. Oh, you got to support your bowler in this format, definitely. You cannot keep on giving easy runs. It's already very tough for the bowlers, this format T10. So they need all the support. So the ball keeping low. This is the third game, first inning. I'm a little worried going into the second or the fourth match or the second inning of this match even.
Well, I think it's Emirates Reds who will be back again for the last game. And it's Rais Ahmed who watchfully takes a single. He's a teammate of Hafiz Almas. They play for the same club, which is the 7 Districts Club. We'll talk about that a little bit more. Very good first over for Dubai though, 14 of it. Well, that's the think tank behind the Dubai setup. It's Mr. Amin Farooq, General Secretary of Dubai Cricket Council. Salman Farooq played for UAE. He's the coach, and Shahrukh Sheikh not playing today. He's been captain of Dubai actually in the past, just making a comeback. And Shahrukh Amin, well, the two Shahrukhs sitting over there, believe it or not. Shahrukh Amin right in front of him, left-handed opener. He's very talented as well.
They look very tense, but they shouldn't be because they've got the start, 14 runs in the first over, and the conditions and the pitch that suggest is batting second will not be easy, I tell you.
I'll tell you why they are very tense, and this is because Mr. Amin Farooq is sitting right next to them. He's a bit of a hard taskmaster. I'm going to get into a lot of trouble for saying that. But he is a man who holds his entire squad to very high performances. Rais Ahmed goes through the line. It's in the air. But he has cleared that field up. And again, no foot movement there. Just playing through the line. Hafiz Almas signals 4.
The intention pretty clear. Anything in the zone is going away. It's that simple. It was in his zone. As you said, not much footwork, all hands and through the line. That is what T10 cricket is all about. It's all about intent and positivity. Look at that. Just clearing his front leg a little, creating that room for himself and depositing it over the head of extra cover and long off fielder. Great start for Dubai.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad ball at all. You'd say it almost good length delivery. But such is this format, the cruelty of this format. The batters are not going to hold back. They're not going to dead bat the ball. He goes through with the shot, gets a connection and gets a 4. Zuhair under pressure. Oh, again hit so hard. One bounce into the fence. A rocket from the bat of Rais Ahmed, and Zuhair Iqbal under pressure.
I am so glad I was never a fast bowler. I had never played T10 cricket. It's so brutal. It's so tough for the bowlers. It's just the second bowler, and we started talking is under pressure because it's again all hands. Not much of the footwork. Creating that zone for himself. Backing his talent that he can play those shots. And the force behind the man. It's just amazing hitting. Proper, brutal hitting.
I'll tell you what, you're absolutely right there, Ali, because T10 is the reason why I stopped playing cricket completely. Yep. I don't like this format as a cricketer. I enjoy calling the game, but you don't want to be playing it if you're a bowler. In the air. This time there is a field. Oh, what a catch! It's Hamid Khan who has taken an absolute blinder one-handed. He was tracking back. They are never easy. And he has held on. It's a massive wicket for Fujairah.
Fantastic. It doesn't get any better than this. They needed it. They needed to break this run scoring, and what a way to do it. It's always good to get wickets, and what a catch to do it. Beautiful. It's never easy. Look at that. The intent was clear. Not the right sort of shot selection. He wanted to go over it because the ball was moving away from him, and what a catch. Kept his eyes on it. Beautiful. The Fujairah needed some inspiration. Is this the moment? 22 for 1, Dubai.
Well, Al Yunus is not familiar with a lot of players, but I'm sure you're familiar with him. Ammar Badami walking in at number 3. Interesting batting setup this from Dubai. Batting lineup here. They've gone with Ammar at number 3. And he's technically very good. Let's see what he can do in the short format.
Yeah, more than batting, I know of his bowling. He was very impressive with his leg spin. That's what I remember, but this is a good opportunity. He's gained that confidence for under 19 Asia Cup, being in the final side. This is the time to deliver now.
Yeah, absolutely. A good learning curve this for the youngster. First ball, there's a big appeal. And I think that ball just swinging in a bit too much, hitting the back leg. Ali Yunus has given it out right next to me.
Looked very, very close. He's given it leg by, so no bat. That's for sure. Maybe, yes, maybe going down a touch, but it hit the back leg. I tell you, back leg, always very close. We'll have a look at it one more time.
Well, Zuhair has a tendency of bowling outswingers. This time going for that in-dipper. And you can see that leg stump, Ali. I think that ball would have missed leg stump. I think that would have gone down leg, because on impact, you could see almost half of that leg stump.
Absolutely, I totally agree with you. This will definitely be going down. Leg stump missing. I take it back, the signal.
On DRS, you've given it not out. In the meantime, again, a big swing. Is he going to call it wide? No. It's a dot ball. Good comeback, this, from Zuhair Iqbal. After getting hit for 2 boundaries, picked up the big wicket and has given away only 1 leg by.
Yeah, that's again. Yeah, missing leg stump. We'll have to give it to the umpire. Definitely from the first instant, I thought it might have been hitting the leg stump, but now watching it again in the replay, definitely missing leg stump.
A brilliant decision by the umpire. Zuhair Iqbal. Oh, it's a top edge. It's going down towards 3 fielders converging, and it dropped safely. Well, there were 3 fielders there. It was Irfan, Haider Wasi Shah, short third man, and Point, and Wahab as well. Living dangerously, but he survives there, Ronak Panoli. What an over. Excitement in the first 2. Zuhair gives away 10. Dubai are 25 for 1. Rais Ahmed's day done with the bat, but he does bowl leg spin as well. Might see him come into bowl, as Ali was mentioning, just not the right shot there.
Yeah, when the ball is going away from you, you need to play it through the line. Maybe over extra cover would have been a better choice, but if he was trying to force it to go over mid-on, that's not how you play an out swing up. He will be disappointed because he got the start, couple of boundaries to his name, and lost his wicket. Probably that's what he's thinking now, that I should have played over at extra cover.
Yeah, a good catch as well. A very special catch taken. Oh, Ammar Badami, he's checked his shot, and this will be wicket number 2. It's the Umair jig that comes out, and it's Saghir who picks up his first wicket of the first delivery.
They're losing the advantage of that good start in the first over. Badami early into the shot, wanted to play towards onside, inexperienced. That's what I can say. Have a look at that. It was ball angled in towards the leg side, held its line, wanted to play it toward onside. Maybe again the shot selection will be the question mark for Badami. He had the opportunity, will have to go back without scoring. It's 25 for 2.
New batter walking in is Fahad Nawaz. Very talented right-handed batter coming in at number 4. And as you were saying, Ali, I just think that Ammar Badami may be a touch too high because he is a solid middle order batter, and with the ball still moving around a bit, he was struggling. First ball, very lucky to survive that LBW appeal, but not very lucky the second time.
Definitely spot on. Both the deliveries that he faced, he was not in control. And as you said, yes, it was a bit too high for him in the number. You could have always give him some cushion. Play him at number 4 and 5. Yes, he has played Asian under 19, but this cricket is a different cricket. This is T10. The pressure is different.
Fahad Nawaz hit on the pad, but again, this time it was the front pad, so the ball had a lot of travelling still to do. And even though he doesn't get off the mark, he does get to the other end.
Yeah, the ball is doing a bit. That's a good sign for Fujairah winning the toss, bowling first. Well, Dubai cannot blame anyone but themselves. The shot selection and maybe the batting order needs to be revisited for Dubai. They had the start. I thought they were on their way to a good score, but these 2 wickets will definitely put a break on the run scoring
and put some pressure on their captain Ronak Panoli as well. He's been lucky, and now as you can see, just will be a bit hesitant. He is a free-flowing batter, Ronak Panoli. He's one of those guys who bats with a very clear mind, but when you're the captain of the side and you're opening the batting and you've lost 2 of your batters quickly, all of a sudden thoughts come into your head and you lose the natural way of playing.
And rightly so, because a couple of wickets down, you need him to go long till the 20th over, if he's till the 10th over, and if he stays, well, that's again, have a look at it. Played it towards onside, too early into the shot. That's not how you play the new ball. Again, flick towards onside. It's in the gap. No, there is a fielder. Just draw 1 run, and absolutely you were spot on. It will definitely be in the mind of Ronak now that he needs to play long, and that will definitely change the run scoring, the strike rate, the run rate will be changed.
Yeah, absolutely. But he does have the ability, Ronak Panoli. He bats the 8 or 10 overs. He could do very good, very heavy damage, very similar to Harshit Kaushik's innings. 15 of 8, going at a strike rate of almost 200. Again, slightly short. But you have to say, Saghir has bowled really well in this over so far. Picked up a wicket, hasn't conceded a boundary.
Yep, kept it tight. Tight line and length. And when the ball is doing a bit, all you should do is bowl within the stumps. And this is what exactly Saghir is doing. He's making the batter to make a mistake or force the shot. That's good bowling, sensible bowling. And in this era of modern day cricket, you need to be very smart. And he is.
Last ball coming up. Can he end the over well? It's Fahad Nawaz trying that ramp shot, not connecting at all. And Saghir has bowled a brilliant over. Only 4 runs and he's picked up the wicket. 29 for 2, Dubai, end of over number 3. That's the batting card, and they do have quite a bit of batting still to come. Ahmed Tariq, if I would have wanted for someone to come in at number 3, Ali, I would have probably sent in Ahmed Tariq because he's very strong technically. And Safir Tariq as well, no relation, but they are. Safir Tariq is a very hard-hitting wicket-keeping batter.
Well, the only reason I could think of sending Amar Badami is the confidence that he had.
Yeah.
From under 19 Asia Cup. That's the only reason, but you got to be looking at the conditions, the opponents and the pressure of the game. Maybe it was too early for him, so you should have maybe kept him for number 5 or 6 weeks. Give him a game or so, give him some confidence. And mind you, this is T10 cricket. The pressure is different. You need to be scoring runs from the very first delivery. And Badami is somebody who takes his time early on. This is what we have seen so far.
Yeah. Oh, well, it's a learning experience, and I'm sure he'll learn from that very quickly. Ammar, he's a talented batter, talented all-rounder. Wahab coming in to bowl and starts off really well.
Not a good idea. Not a good idea. He went on the back foot. The ball was fuller enough. He should have played it on the front foot. So be careful with these left-handers. They're very smart. These armors, they can be very dangerous too.
Again, that arm ball. And this time he misses that hoik towards mid-wicket. Well, Ali, I know again this is the first time you're covering domestic cricket in the UAE. I'll tell you what, you'll learn very quickly. The left arm spin is the most loved way of bowling in the UAE. Ronak Panoli gets the inner half. I think you've met Ahmed Raza, who's the coach of the under-19 team and ex-captain of UAE, left arm spinner. And a lot more I can name. In fact, we did a bit of a skit last time and we named 12 players who could play as left arm spinners in one team.
Definitely. And in this format, in T10 cricket, they're handy left arm spinners. And the pace which Wahab has started, I don't think so he's even a spinner. You can call him a medium pacer because he's bowling those quicker ones. That is the need of the hour in T10 cricket.
Oh, he's bowled him. He has bowled him. And that was the slightly slower ball gripping on the surface. As Ali was mentioning, he's been bowling quick. This time tosses it up. And Fahd Nawaz, who's a left arm spinner himself, completely misreading that and he loses his off stump. That's a wonder ball.
That's why I said these left armers are very smart. Look at that. The length, pull back length, very this pace also. He was bowling those quick deliveries and that's how you plan to get a wicket of the batter. Fahd Nawaz goes for 2. It's 30 for 3.
Safir Tariq coming in at number 5. And he'll be under pressure. What a comeback this from Fujairah. Conceded a lot of runs in the first 8 deliveries and since then yet to concede a boundary.
That's T10 cricket for you. It changes with every over and it has. We've just witnessed this early on. We thought it was a good toss to lose for Dubai. It's changing now with 3 wickets down.
Oh, trying to be a bit greedy there, but again lucky because the fielder was positioned perfectly. And the only thing Dubai would be thinking of at the moment, Ali, is they've got quite a few spinners as well. Maybe if they can get to that 95-100 mark, they could defend that total on this wicket.
Yeah, they might have to change their strategy a little bit because they cannot keep on losing wickets in pursuit of big runs. So maybe look to play these type of shots, keep on rotating the strike for a couple of overs, and then maybe in the last 3 overs they can go big. 4 overs done, 32 for 3.
On the bowling card, and as we were saying, Hafiz Almas conceded 13 in his first over. Zohair Iqbal gave away 8 in his first 2 deliveries. And since then, Dubai is unable to find a boundary. And they've lost not 1, not 2, but 3 wickets in the process.
Definitely. Dubai has given them the opportunity to make a comeback. To be very honest, those short selections, I think Dubai at one point were well on their way to score a big total by the 10 overs. But the short selection and then again sending Badami up at number 3, that might cost them that desired score they were eyeing on.
Coming into bowl now is Irfan, fresh off the Abu Dhabi T10, who was part of that. Very good, very talented all-rounder Mohammad Irfan. And Dubai under pressure. Short ball, but slightly slower. As Ali said, in the first over itself, the change of pace, just those slight variations are going to make a big difference here.
Absolutely. If you're not 145 plus, it's all about variations other than that. If you got express pace, yes, then I expect you to do it and beat the batter by the pace. If you're not, if you're a gentle medium pacer, then it's all about variation, slow bounces, back of the hand deliveries. That's all is going to work in T10.
A good start this from Irfan. This time again, it's the slower ball. He rolls his fingers over it. And Ronak Panoli had played that shot about 5 minutes too early. It's 18 runs for him but he has to walk back, and it's a massive breakthrough for Fujairah.
Poor shot once again from a Dubai batter. He knew that he needed to stay. He was the man who was going to take the inning along. But look at the shot. No footwork. There was a gap between bat and pad. Slower one, yes, but you've played enough cricket to realize that it's going to happen. You needed to stay on Panoli, but you will have to go back because you played a wrong shot. 18 runs, 32 for 4, Dubai.
Well, it's Ahmed Tariq walking in at number 6, and the youngster under a lot of pressure now. Oh, what a start. They were 21 for no loss in 1.2. They are 32 for 4 in 4.2. And it's a collapse that needs to be stopped. Otherwise, Dubai are looking at a very subpar total here.
Yeah, although it is a T10 game, but there has to be a method of hitting. Ronak, I think a lot depended on him.
Swinging in this time. Ahmed Tariq shuffling across. He has one weakness, Ahmed Tariq. Those legs, you see, they turn into a bit of a scissor. And that's one of the ways to get him out. Irfan quickly realizing that. Again, they've played a lot of cricket here, Irfan and Ahmed Tariq, against each other. And that's the experience of Irfan on display. Very lucky there, Ahmed Tariq.
Yeah, line not quite right. Maybe if he has to ball those in swinger, you need to ball from outside the off stump, then look to bring the ball into the right hander. Again, a little leg side-ish in my opinion. You got to be more of an offside line, off stump, maybe fourth stump. Then you look to bring in, and then you'll be rewarded. But 34-4, he is disappointed, and rightly so, because this was a bit of a nothing shot. Look, they say cover the line, strong base, cover the line, and then swing. He did not cover the line. That is why he paid the price.
Yeah, and he's looking at himself at the big screen. He'll be very disappointed there, Ronak. Again, targeting the pads very straight, as Ali was mentioning. And Ahmed Tariq gets off the mark. Direct hit, but the batter was secure. Hamdan Tahir, he's having a bit of a nightmare behind the stumps, isn't he? Missed a delivery or two behind, and this time I think it's the bails or maybe the ball that has ricocheted into him. They're not pleasant.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. The ball, after hitting the stumps, went on to hit its chest. It's never a happy sight watching a player down.
Well, Ali, you've covered a lot of games, and I'm going to ask you the same question. What is the physio going to do here?
Well, he can't do much. He can't do much. Well, look at that. We have one more time. Ouch.
No, the physio is going to do absolutely nothing there. He's just there for moral support.
You can make him laugh and make him forget what happened. That's the best he can do.
He's got a big smile on his face as well, because he knew there's absolutely nothing he could do. We can all laugh about it from outside. I'll tell you, the only person not laughing is Hamdan Tahir. There are about 10 fielders and everybody else outside who have a smile on their face except for Hamdan. Good on the young lad, he's up and running.
Yep, all good. And the camera keeps swallowing the smile. Leave him alone.
Naughty director, our naughty director there. Cut hard, very good shot here. Safir Tariq gets a boundary. Finally, they break the shackles. It was 1.2 overs when they hit the fourth boundary. And now they get a boundary to end over number 5 at the halfway stage. Dubai 39 for 4.
Mr. Amin Farooq on your screens right now. From Dubai Cricket Council. Meanwhile, this one's been played in the air. Just falls short of the fielder Sagir at square leg. They take a single. 40 for 4 for Dubai against Fujairah. They have lost 4 important wickets. Safir Tariq is out there in the middle. And he'll have a big role to play. 5 more overs to go. My name is Shoaib, as I've been joined by Mudassir Ali in the combox.
Good evening, Shoaib, and good evening to all of. Good evening, Shoaib, and good evening to all of our viewers. A good comeback after going for some runs in first 2 overs. Fujairah, the defending champions of D10, under the leadership of Umar Ali Khan. Couple of new faces in this side. Wahab doing extremely good job into the second over. A wicket to his name, going for just 4 runs.
Some turn as well for him. This time it's going to be a single. A different looking Fujairah side, a mix of youth and experience. Talking about youth, another young cricketer on your screens. It was Aditya Shetty. All padded up. This one's been hit in the air. Catches the call. And it's been dropped. Oh dear, Nasir Faraz. He's got one of the safest pair of hands, but this one was a dolly that he's let go.
At this level, you need to take those catches. Bowling really well, slow in the air. Wanted to go big. Just keeping it away from the right-hand batter. Excellent bowling. Not getting that support from the fielder. So boundaries are hard to come. A good over, a good spell for Wahab. 2 overs going for just 7 with the single and a wicket to his name. At the end of over number 6, Dubai 43 for the loss of 4.
So the captain comes into bowl, Umar Ali Khan. Nicely played. That should be 4. No, there is protection in the deep. I thought for a moment that it might beat the cover sweeper fielder. Safir Tariq will get 2 runs. And 45 on the board for Dubai. They have 4 more overs to go, including this one.
Mixing up his deliveries here, Umar Ali Khan. The first delivery was a bit slow. And now getting some bounce and generating a pace.
Again mixes it up. That's what he does so well, Umar Ali Khan. Will only be a single. So runs drying up for Dubai. They need somebody to try and accelerate here. Anything less than 100 is going to be easy for Fujairah to chase down. Catch is the call. It's been up in the air. And this time it will be taken. Syed Haider Wasi Shah completes the catch. And Umar Ali Khan strikes.
Luckily for Umar Ali Khan, it was Haider Wasi Shah. Right field at the right position, playing his first game for Dubai, managing just 3 of 7 deliveries, half of the side of Dubai back in the hut, 46 on board. Again, change of pace, wanted to go big, nowhere near the ball. A good catch taken by Haider Wasi Shah, calm and composed. So Ahmad Tariq managing just 3 of 7 balls, Dubai 46 for the loss of 5.
Aditya Shetty comes in to bat. Looks for 2 and will get 2 runs. That's good running between the wickets. Very quick, very agile. Not the best of fielding efforts. And Aditya Shetty is off the mark with 2 runs.
Smart piece of batting, not trying to go after Umar Ali Khan. It's a longer boundaries. Played with soft hands, running hard, converting that single into double. Struggling Dubai. Losing 5 wickets into 7th over. Good use of the feet. Played in the gap. So a couple of more runs for Aditya Shetty and more runs for Dubai.
Aditya Shetty is no mug with the bat. We've seen him score some important runs for Team Dubai in the D50 here at the same venue. After 7 overs, it's 50 for 5.
Seven overs, 50 for the loss of 5. They got off to a flyer thanks to Ronak and Rice getting those quick runs. And Safir Tariq out there in the middle. There was an opportunity to get some runs. Played straight towards Zohair Iqbal. The key for Fujairah is the captain Umar Ali Khan utilizing the resources quite well here. Into 2nd over, Irfan Wahab already completed his quota of 2. Umar Ali Khan has 1 over up his sleeve, so is Zohair Iqbal and Hafiz Almas, keeping things tight here.
Short delivery, wanted to pull that. Doesn't get enough connection and doesn't middle it. Safir Tariq comes from the bottom of the bat. Yeah, the resources were used really well by Umar Ali Khan. Having said that, I think the batting order of Dubai was also a little unusual. Amar Badami coming at number 3 instead of somebody like Fahad Nawaz or maybe a Safir Tariq at number 3 wouldn't have been a bad option. Nicely done by Aditya Shetty again. He's not the biggest hitter of the cricket ball, but he's very busy between the wickets. He's got that ability to rotate strike and a very sound technique as well.
He's making sure to get those singles and converting those singles into doubles. And talking about Dubai batting, as we always say, catches win matches. Rais and Ronak were looking good, but then a terrific catch taken by Hamid to get rid of Rais. After that, it has been a one-way traffic. Fujairah clearly dominating. Nicely bowled, equally well fielded and well managed by the batter. So struggle continues here for Safir Tariq and Aditya to find a boundary. Has been very economical. A wicket to his name, Irfan. Some concerned faces sitting in the dugout of Dubai.
Good over this one so far from Irfan. Again, that short delivery. Aditya Shetty ducks and ducks at the right time. Using his feet first, but then letting it go.
A good change of pace. Quickly watching Aditya Shetty coming down the track, bowling that bumper. He has got that experience. He was in the side of Abu Dhabi D10, as well as he travelled to Zimbabwe a couple of months ago. Change of pace in the air. And an easy take. Wicket number 2 for Irfan. And with that wicket, he completes his quota of overs in this game. Aditya Shetty trying to go big, finds Hafiz Almas in the deep.
Now that was the last ball of the over. A short ball. Didn't try to play it along the ground and finds the fielder Hafiz Almas who doesn't miss out on that. 5 of 5 for him. It's 53 for 6 after 8.
A signal coming from on-field umpire Wakar. The batting power play has been taken by Safir Tariq and Anik joining him. Change of pace. This has been the story so far. If we talk about the bowling of Fujairah, all the medium fast bowlers has been mixing up those deliveries quite well. Change of pace, cutters working in favour of them, disguising Safir Tariq on the previous delivery. Sagir bowling a bumper. The new batter Anik will be facing Sagir for the first time. Nowhere near the ball. They just lost the plot after a good start. They lost Rais, then Amar Badami, then Fahad Nawaz. The last hope was Ronak Panoli, who started brilliantly with the bat. Just losing the shape against Irfan. So now in deep trouble into the 9th over. 54 on board. They have lost 6 men. Thick outside edge. A good catch taken by Hamdan Tahir. A bit fuller, wanted to go towards the top side. Outside edge. And an excellent catch taken by Hamdan Tahir. Wicket number 7 goes down without troubling the scorers. Anik walks back.
Well, wickets falling like a pack of cards, like dominoes here. 54 for 7 now. Another one bites the dust. Outside edge, and Sagir, he enjoys that, and rightly so. Anik out for a duck. It's 54 for 7.
$54 for the loss of 7. In comes UAE under 19 hero in the Asia Cup, Ayman Ahmed. Comes in and off the mark in style. He continues to excel with the bat. The first ball a bit fuller, opening the face of the blade. Played over the point fielder. A good start. 4 runs for Ayman and much needed boundary for Dubai.
Yeah, some runs finally. Not from the middle. Just opening the face of the bat at the last moment and guiding it over point. Doesn't matter how they come, but they need runs. As of now, Dubai are lagging behind in this game. Pulls this one in the gap. They are looking for the second and will get them.
So a boundary follows by a couple of runs for Ayman Ahmed. The boy who got those 2 boundaries against Sri Lanka in the group stage of Asia Cup under 19, then bowled that brilliant over in the semi-final against Pakistan, getting a couple of wickets. Change of pace, well managed. Look at that effort coming from Haider Wasisha. So good spell from Sagir comes to an end, going for 12 runs. Couple of wickets to his name. At the end of over number 9, Dubai struggling. 61 for the loss of 7.
Last over to go. 61 on the board. How many more can Dubai get in the last 6 deliveries that are left? Ajman on strike. Was part of the under-19 UAE side that played the finals against Bangladesh. That's a very good hit. Has it gone the distance? Yes, it has. Very well played, Ajman. An important 6 runs for Dubai.
Riding high on confidence. Won the game with the bat. For under-19 team, it's time to get some quick runs for Dubai. Got a boundary, couple of runs in the previous over. Now starts the final over with the maximum. A good looking shot against Hafiz Almas. Moves to 13 quickly in just 4 balls.
Much better from Hafiz. Tucked away. No room whatsoever for Ajman to free his arms. Seven runs in the first 2 deliveries.
Important 14 runs from the blade of Ayman Ahmed, Amar Badami and Ahan Fernandez. Ahan Fernandez has been rested for this game. Safir Tariq, he needs to manage at least a couple of maximums here. At least put 80 on board, a respectable total, give something for your bowlers. And nicely managed, rolling the wrist, place over the fine leg fielder. Runs are coming. Hafiz Almas continues to be expensive with the ball. A much needed boundary. 11 runs so far in this over.
Again a short delivery, no Yorkers, and Hafiz Almas has been hit for a boundary by Safir Tariq. You can't be bowling there, especially when you know that the batter is going to go after you. This length is not going to work unless you bowl a short bouncer. A half tracker is easy for batters to score runs off, and that is what Safir has done.
If you can bowl it away from right-hander, asking for punishment coming into Safir Tariq. Nicely managed the previous delivery by Safir, getting a boundary. Goes on the back foot, connects well, but straight into the hands of the fielder, Sagir. At last, Hafiz Almas getting his first wicket of the game. Connected well, but could not get the distance. One more wicket going down for Dubai.
I wanted to go big. Doesn't get the distance nor the elevation. Straight to Sagir, who didn't have to move an inch. Completes that catch comfortably. And Safir will have to now walk back after scoring 17 of 14. Dubai in trouble, 72 for 8. New man in is Taimur. He'll be facing the last 2 deliveries. Hopefully Yemen can get a strike on the last ball. Well, this one's down the leg side. In fact, he'll get 2 balls to face now. Hafiz Almas bowling one down the leg and has been called for it. So 2 more runs added to the total and 2 deliveries left.
The only bowler going for runs this game for Fujairah, Hafiz Almas. Struggle continues for him, though he has got a wicket. Went for plenty of runs. An ordinary delivery. And the good news for Dubai is Ayman Ahmed is back on strike. Couple of more deliveries left in this innings. Looking good on 14 of just 5 balls. Can he take Dubai beyond 80? Change of pace. It's a much needed dot delivery for Fujairah. Was considered 13 runs in this over. Hafiz Almas. One big hit away from that 80 mark. An excellent captaincy from Umair Ali Khan. In a strong position, the final ball of the first innings.
Will only be a single on that last ball. And this innings definitely belongs to the men in green. What a great bowling performance from them. They were taken for some runs in the first few overs. But once that wicket fell of Rais and Ronak, it was a very dismal performance from the batters of Dubai. A below par score of 75 on a wicket which is very conducive for batting. Fujairah will be the happier side walking out, and they'll fancy their chances of chasing this total down.
Bowlers doing a pretty good job for Fujairah. Fielding has been excellent. After a good start, Dubai, but quick wickets going down, hurting them badly. Playing the first game, both the sides. Umair Ali Khan will be a happy captain. The first innings, Dubai managing 75 for the loss of 8 in their allotted 10 overs, winning the toss and inviting Dubai to bat first. They started off brilliantly. Ronak Panoli 18 of 15, Rais Ahmed 9 of 4. Once Rais got dismissed, a brilliant catch taken by Hamid. The middle order did not contributed much. Safir Tariq managing 17 of 14 balls. Ayman Ahmed came in and provided the much needed impetus. Go down the order, 7 balls 15, 6 extras helping Dubai to post 75 for the loss of 8 in their allotted 10 overs.
Great bowling performance from Fujairah. 6 bowlers used. Every bowler got a wicket. Hafiz Almaz getting a wicket. Zohair Iqbal getting a wicket. Wicket for Wahab Hassan and Umair Ali Khan as well, who bowled just that one over. The pick of the bowlers, Sagir Khan and Mohammad Irfan. Both of them getting 2 wickets each. Only 6 extras. And the final target for Fujairah is 76 runs. Ronak Panoli and Rais Ahmed both were really good, looked good in the first couple of overs. Rais was absolutely phenomenal, was his usual self, played some really good shots on the offside. But then this wicket, this catch from Hamid Khan just changed the tide of the game. And after that, it was all about wickets for Fujairah. Fahad Nawaz had no clue. Ronak Panoli playing all over. Safir Tariq tried to get some runs to his name, but it was not going to be enough. Wickets kept tumbling at the wrong time for Dubai as they continued to give away or throw away their wickets. Brilliant bowling performance from Sagir. Got 2 wickets to his name, and Irfan getting 2 wickets as well. That was the wicket of Safir Tariq, trying to accelerate in the last over, and in the end it was 75 runs that they managed to get. So Fujairah will need 76 runs in their 10 overs in the second innings, and that will be after a short break, so stay tuned. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the 7th Stadium here in Ajman. It's going to be Dubai against Team Fujairah. Dubai batting first, got to 75 runs in their 10 overs. Now it's going to be Fujairah to come out and chase those 76 runs in their 10 overs to go at about 7.6 runs an over. It's going to be an interesting chase here. Dubai, in my opinion, getting to a below par total. Let's see how they fared in that batting effort. Ronak Manoli 18 of 15, Rais 9 of 4. Those are the two openers for them. And since then, it wasn't a very convincing middle order. Omar, Fahad, Ahmed, Aditya, and Anik all failing. Safir Tariq getting to 17 of 14, and Ayman at the end, fresh from the under 19, got 15 of 7 deliveries, only 6 extras, and that's how they could manage 75 runs in their 10 overs. So a good effort with the ball by Team Fujairah. And to talk about Fujairah, it's going to be Ali Yunus once again.
Yeah, they bowled well, really well. They made a good comeback. I thought the first over from Hafiz Almas, he went for some runs but pulled back things by getting wickets. That's the key. When you get wickets, automatically you stop that run score also. A wicket each for the two new ball bowlers, 2 wickets for Sagir Khan, 1 for Wahab Hassan, couple of for Mohammad Irfan, and 1 for Umair Ali Khan. The good part is that everyone got the wicket. That's how you build, that's how you get the confidence going into the second inning. The momentum definitely on Fujairah's side.
Absolutely, and you were talking about how the economy rate is very important in this shorter formats, and we saw a lot of bowlers going under 6 runs and over. So that tells you that it was a brilliant effort. The fielders also coming and doing well, supporting the bowlers.
You get wickets, economy definitely comes in control, because that's the best part. You can get the wickets, get the batter out, and economy definitely will come down, and that's what they did. Got their wickets on regular intervals.
Now that's what Dubai needs to do as well. They need to pick up early wickets, put pressure on Team Fujairah, and if they can probably pick up a couple of wickets in the first 2 overs, that's when they will have a game out of this. Otherwise, Fujairah are going to run away with it.
Yeah, at one point when Dubai started their hitting, we all thought that they will get to 100 and 110, but then shot selection was the key. A couple of poor shots attempted, especially by their openers. I think they looked good, but then wrong shot selection that has cost them the desired score that they were eyeing on at the moment at one point.
Oh yeah, sure. I think it was Ronak Panoli who played a very rash shot. He should have taken more responsibility, being the captain and the opener. Meanwhile, first delivery, Taimur, but he starts off really well. That's a dream start for Team Dubai, coming into the left-hander, getting the middle stump out of the ground.
That's not how you play the new ball. There was a lot of gap between bat and pad, and the ball swinging in. Exactly what you were mentioning, that they need early wickets, and they got one on the very first delivery. Beautiful shape by Taimur. Just what the doctor ordered. Let's see. Look at that. No footwork. Look at the gap between bat and pad. It was a fuller enough delivery. And that shot, the shadow shot, that what he should have played. Hamdan Tahir putting the pressure on the team, going without scoring the very first delivery. It's none for one on the very first delivery. He's Fujairah.
Irfan, the new batter, comes in at number 3. Another very important player in the Fujairah side. Fresh from the Abu Dhabi D10. Was part of one of the teams there. So he'll have a lot of confidence behind him.
Yeah, he's got a job to do now. He's got to steady things up for Fujairah. They cannot keep on losing wickets. Early start is what we're looking for. This is better, but footwork could have been a little more better too. Where we've seen this is the second game that we are witnessing here. In fact, the third game. But the inning from Harshit from the previous game, I think that's where batters need to learn how he paced his inning. He took his time. First 5 overs, he was quiet. And look at that footwork. Oh, that looks ugly. When you're playing new ball cricket, broadcasted on TV, you got to show the skill. You got to show your technicalities also. You got to be better than that while facing the new ball. So talking about Harshit, I think he is somebody who's played a very impressive inning. Took his time, set himself on the crease, got used to. This is a good flick shot. This is a good flick shot. Great result too. Just picked the gap perfectly and got the result. 4 runs.
Yeah, that wasn't a bad delivery, I'll tell you what. But that was a super shot. He made sure that he read that length early and then just flicked that really nicely. Picked the gap perfectly. No chance for that square leg fielder. 4 runs for Irfan, and Fujairah are off the mark with that 4 runs. 72 more runs required for them, but Dubai, I think they'll need to really cut down those boundaries.
Wide signal. They will get these deliveries. You got to be patient enough. I know it's T10 cricket, that adrenaline rush, that you need to score, you need to hit big boundaries, but still there has to be a method of doing that. You just cannot come and straight away start hitting without even having a purpose, without the footwork. You need to show some patience also sometimes, because there are bowlers who are quality bowlers, they will come hard at you, so you need to be patient enough.
Absolutely, and you're not chasing a big total, a mammoth total. Oh, outside edge, that was another good delivery from Taimur, but he's got that extra bit of pace that can deceive the batters at time.
Absolutely, and this one just a little extra bounce also for Taimur. Again, I'll come back to the same point. I know this is a T10 cricket, we don't have much time to talk about things. It's Harshit's inning. I think that should be a case study for the batters in this tournament going further, that you can take your time, you can play out the new ball, and then runs will follow. Just exactly what he did. First 5 overs, they were 20-25 odd runs, and then after that they started hitting boundaries, and it came clean from his bat. Beautiful batting.
Oh, certainly, and I think it's about setting a plan. One of the batters try to go aggressive, the other one settles himself down, and then you take responsibility. That's key there, I think, and that's how you should plan, even in these shorter formats. Hamid Khan, quick single chance. Oh, that's would have made it anyways, I think, but good running between the wickets.
Yeah, another aspect you need to be spot on with, running between the wickets. If boundaries are not coming, you keep on rotating the strike. Keep on putting the pressure on the fielder, just like that. Although Irfan was slow in start, and gladly there was no direct hit, otherwise it would have been very interesting. So you got to be very careful too while running.
Certainly, and I thought when Dubai lost those early wickets, that's the plan they should have gone to rotate more strike and not look for too many boundaries. And that's one thing that they'll have to really change very quickly, because it's a short tournament and you'll have to really come up with your A game as soon as possible. One more delivery to go in this first over. A balanced start for both the teams. Good delivery to end that. 7 runs coming off it and a wicket as well. Dubai and Fujairah both battling it out in the third game of the Emirates D10. Yug Sharma coming into bowl, the very talented bowler. He was almost in the under-19 squad as well for Dubai, just for UAE. Just missed out. I think very talented. Has got a very good action. I love the way he runs in, very smooth. And I'll ask you the question, when you see him bowl with that action, who he reminds you of. I'm not going to give it out. Good field setup for him. Packed offside field, third and fine both in the circle. So he's got a long on and mid wicket in place. Bowling to Hamid Khan.
Good start for him. Good start for him. I'm just going to take a little bit more time in realizing he's more of a Trent Bolt and Shaheen Afridi, similar sort of action. Maybe he's looking from the first delivery, running in well. He's still young. He'll grow. He'll get better.
Oh yeah, very talented. He's only, I think he's 15, 16 years old. Look at that build. He's got strong shoulders. Runs in really well.
And he has that knack of picking up wickets. That's what I like about him. Not scared to pitch it up to the batters to induce that edges. I haven't seen him too much in the in the shorter format. So this will be something that he'll have to work on with. Meanwhile, that's running away towards the boundary. Good effort. Amar Badami, is it? I think yes, it is. A good fielder, but they'll manage to pick up 3 runs.
Absolutely. Look, I really don't like judging fast bowlers, especially in this format, because it is such a cruel format for the fast bowlers, and especially at this young age, not much cricket behind him, not much experience. So anybody watching should not be judging him for this performance. I think it's the longer format that you need to judge batters. Nice and smooth run up, great approach to the crease. To a little more of jump would help, but he would learn, and maybe a little bit work needs to be done on the front leg also. But he will, and as you said, he's just 15-16. He will learn. But at first glance, it looks good. He reminds me of Trent Boulter just a little when he runs. Maybe I'm wrong or right, because the smile on your face is maybe I'm wrong.
You're just a little away. You'll get there. Probably
maybe
another couple of deliveries and you'll get to him. You're close. You're very close. He's probably from the same region, same area.
Maybe Mitchell Stark is what I'm missing out on.
Mitchell Johnson
also. All these great left-handers.
Yeah.
There's this X factor about left-handers. You have to say that. Maybe the batters or the fast bowlers, they've got something something spark in them, different. Checking the boundary maybe here, but Ami did a good effort. Dived around this, but this is the best they can do. Commitment level 100%. I think he's done well also in saving a couple of runs, or maybe 1 run for the team.
Yeah, I think that was a very good effort from Amar Badami. So I really think that his action resembles Mitchell Johnson quite a bit. Comes in with that finish and runs like him, moves his hand. You'll probably see that, and if we can probably have a video of Mitchell Johnson, it'll be comparing the
comparison, two. Yeah. But the run-up looks good, smooth. But that approach, when he approaches the stumps, that's where he needs to work a little. Maybe more cricket he plays, it will get better. Still not satisfied umpire with that effort. I think you got to give it for the commitment level to Badami. The way he's shown the commitment level, diving around. Oh, he's done well. I think he's saved a run for his team, definitely.
And that's what you expect from these youngsters. You expect them to field well, put in their body behind the line, behind the ball, and save those runs that they missed in their batting. That's how they can cover up. Don't give too many extras. That's another way you can really make that 75 runs look like a 100 run.
Definitely, 100%. You got to be spot on with your fielding, because you need to, as you said, you need to compensate on the failure in batting by fielding.
Now it's going to be Irfan on strike. Makes room for himself, goes over the covers, and that'll be a couple of bounces, and into the boundary rope she goes. Good boundary, good little pressure he put on the bowler there.
Yeah, that's why I say I just don't like judging bowlers in this format, because the ball swung. He backed away, the intent was clear, threw the bat at it, and it just carried towards the boundary for 4. Some other day, in some other format, it would have been a different result, I tell you.
Oh, absolutely. You would probably have a couple of slips in place, and the batter would have been trying to drive that through the offside, and you could have gotten an outside edge, but you're absolutely right. You can't judge a bowler in this shorter format.
Not at all.
But I would want the youngster to maybe just pull his length back, because he doesn't have slips in place. He's not going to try and, get too many wickets. He's just probably... The better way would be to be as economical as possible. In the meanwhile, they pick up a couple of good runs, good running between the wickets.
Well, he tried something different. He just tried to vary his pace. He bowled into the pitch something gutter. He'll learn. Look at that, slower in pace, but fuller in length. That's where he needs to learn more, and more cricket he plays, especially the longer format. I always say longer format. When you play longer format, these little small formats become easier for you, because you've learned, you bowled so many overs in the longer format. You need all those varieties. You learn those varieties, and you can apply them here in the shorter format then. That's pressure on him. That's poor bowling, easy pickings. Definitely the feeling, the heat, the young Yug. This one was easy pickings for the batter.
Yeah, not a good delivery there from Yug Sharma. A hit-me delivery really, and he just had to put some bat on it. Irfan off to a flying start now, and probably just anticipating the batter to make room for himself once again, but a full toss is always a full toss, no matter where he is in the crease.
He's just a youngster bowling at a big stage against a batter whose intention is pretty clear, that he's going to go after you. That adds on that pressure. That D10 cricket, hate being a fast bowler.
Well, and the batters enjoying themselves.
Absolutely.
Another delivery to go. He's leaked 13 already. Makes room. That's a better delivery. Following him on that occasion.
Yeah, that's smart. Smart. That shows that he is a thinking bowler. But it's a tough format. 2 overs gone. 20 for 1.
Well, it's going to be Aditya Shetty, the leg spinner, to come in quite early with the new ball, I would say. Still just a couple of overs old, but a very talented youngster. He's also played under 19 for UAE, was promoted to the senior team as well. Now trying to make a comeback into the senior side. And he comes to bowl to Hamid Khan. First delivery, that's up in the air. Chance! No, just wide off Rais Ahmed there. But a good start for the youngster.
I think the desperation shown from Dubai's end, they want their best bowler in early just to get wickets, because the target is just 76 runs. This can go either way, I tell you, because he's bowling those loopy deliveries, just enticing the batter to go after him, which he did, but not quite connecting it. So that's going to be a good competition. I think it's a desperate but good move by the captain of Dubai.
Yeah, but he'll have to bowl really well against the left-hander. Normally, we always say it's always a matchup, a leg spinner against a left-hander. So this is going to be interesting. He's got a very good googly, so I'm sure he's going to bowl that very early on.
Just as you said, read it properly, read it correctly, not quite bowling in the right channel, wide, but still there is some spin also available with that googly. Not the right length end line, going away from the left-hander.
Yeah, but that'll create a doubt in the batter's mind now. He knows that he's got a good googly, so he'll have to be careful. Once again, going for that googly, not getting it right will be another wide delivery. This extras can put pressure on Dubai. They don't have a big total.
Yeah, this is something with the youngsters. They try too many things too early. You got to settle down, make your line first. I know you're looking for wickets, but if you make your line and then try different varieties, it will help. That's better. That's better. Just be in that area. Be consistently in that area. Then try. Keep the batter guessing. Good running. Couple of runs. Keep the batter guessing. Don't be predictable. That's the name of the game.
No, certainly. Be consistent and be unpredictable. Those are two things you need to do well. Aditya Shetty. But I would say very intelligent batting from Irfan. Not trying to go against the leg spinner. Just placed it perfectly. Picked up a couple of runs. Easy 2 runs for them. And without much of a fuss, in 2 deliveries, they picked up 5 runs.
Yeah, just what Dubai did not do. Yeah. Look at that. Again, going onto the back foot quickly. Playing it towards mid-wicket. Once you're just chasing the target of 76, it gets easier to plan. And when you're batting first, you need to set a target. That's the trouble is. But previous 2 games, we saw batting first teams won the game. But when you score 76 runs, it's definitely no pressure on Fujairah at the moment. 26 for 1, well set, no hurry. They can do it in singles and doubles. A boundary header they would do.
Oh, certainly not a big required run rate. So no pressure on you as a batting team. And that is when you bowl well in the first innings. That's a good delivery. The googly, very close, but that's an inside edge. That saved Hamid Khan there, but a very good delivery from Shetty.
Yep, great area, great line and great length. Give it air. Maybe didn't spin much, didn't turn much. That's what he was thinking. But again, big gap between batter and pad. Got to be careful when he's bowling googlies.
Well, he's a big hitter of the ball, so he doesn't really care about technique, does he? Hamid Khan, he's been sent in to do that, and he's exactly done that. That's the maximum. Very good shot from Hamid Khan.
It was in his zone. It was in his zone. They all loved it. And why not? It was pitched up. It's tournament 6, number 29. Beautifully hit straight down the ground. Look at that. He just gave it a little air. As you said, no technique. All hands, cleared his left leg. A typical big hitter shot. And that power behind it. Great shot.
Well, that's what he does. That's why he's sent up at the top of the order. Just make sure you give us a good start. You give it everything. And he likes to go against the spinners. So this move to bring in Aditya Shetty has backfired at the moment for Team Dubai. Leaking 12 runs, another fuller length delivery, but I think he's missed out. That was another opportunity. Lucky there, Aditya Shetty. Dot ball to end the over. A good one again for Fujairah. 32 for 1 after 3.
Hamdan lost his wicket on the very first delivery, and since then Hamid and Irfan had steadied the ship a little. 32 for 1. In the air, fielder. Oh, just over him. Oh, they needed some luck. But not this time. It's a 6.
Well, it wasn't from the middle of the bat. Both of these players, the batter Irfan and the bowler Rais, are teammates. So they know each other really well. And that was a pitched up delivery, trying to get that slice in. He did manage to get some of it. Oh, this is better, I think. Is it? There's a fielder and takes it. Aditya Shetty on that occasion picks up a brilliant catch to get rid of Irfan. All smiles, but he'll have to walk back.
Yep, one shot too many, as they say. He got a boundary in the previous delivery. He tried again, could not quite get the connection, and a very good catch. You have to say that. He kept his cool, kept the eyes on the ball. And a much needed wicket for Dubai. They needed not just one, maybe a couple of more in quick time just to make a comeback in this game.
Yeah, let's have a look once again. Slightly pitched up delivery outside off stump. He tried to fetch it from there. Tries to go towards that wide long on region. But Aditya Shetty judging it really well to get rid of Irfan. Another big wicket here. Irfanullah gone after scoring 24 of just 12 deliveries, 3 boundaries and a maximum in that. But the second wicket is down and Dubai can get a sniff here. New batter, Syed Haider Wasi Shah, another very talented player coming in at number 4. A lot of responsibility, not a difficult task in front of him, so won't expect him to really go big from the go. He'll have to settle down, get his innings going, feed strike to Hamid as much as possible.
Definitely, the energy looks different from Dubai, just the way he bowled that delivery, but way outside the off stump, brought it in. Just could not quite, that connection was not quite there, not comfortable shot, not in the right position, the balance was not right. That is why he could not get that force behind it and lost his wicket. Al Fujairah will have to be sensible here, just don't lose too many wickets.
Certainly, don't lose wickets and just keep going at those runs, keep rotating strike just like that, and you will manage to probably do well and get to that target. Race bowls a lot of those sliders, and I think on that occasion against Irfan, that was a slider, and he went across the line, which is why I didn't get that connection. He was probably expecting it to turn into him, and a good catch in the deep by Aditya Shetty. That's what you require. The fielders to come good. Oh, good delivery. Very lucky there, Hamid. Going on to the back foot to a delivery which was a little too full, I think, and but still manages to get a run. Good over comes to an end for Team Dubai. They managed to pick up a wicket in that one. 8 runs given away, though. 4 overs done, 40 for 2.
Four bowlers used, a wicket each for Mohammad Taimur and Rais Ahmed. They want more for them, in that wicket column. Economy impressive by Taimur and Rais. Expensive York Sharma. Aditya Shetty also on the expensive side without wicket. 4 overs have gone. At the moment, it seems like Fujairah is on top. 36 more runs to win.
Well, certainly, with 6 overs to go, it's 6 and over. That's a wide delivery. You don't bowl that to Hamid Khan. He's going to hit you for boundaries day in, day out. And that's what he's done there. Good start to the over.
Better effort was required, as the bowler suggests. It was played between the two fielders. When you're standing at long off, you have to cover that area. Badami at the young age, well, it was pretty far away. Far away. Maybe it could have dived around, but still it was very far from him.
Yes. Not a good delivery to start with from Aditya Shetty. Too wide. And that's what you don't do to big hitters. You just make sure you don't let them open their arms. Another good shot there. He's got protection. But Fahad Nawaz has missed out. A misfield. That'll be back-to-back boundaries for Hamid Khan. Good start to this 5th over for Team Fujairah.
It's just not working. They got the wicket in the previous. They gave away too many easy runs after that. They needed some pressure, but too full. Again, those quick hands forcefully hit, and a very poor effort by the fielder at deep cover. Got to be better than that at this level.
Absolutely. This has to be... you need to back your bowlers. That's what we were talking about. Take your catches, put in those extra effort in the field. That's when you can probably turn those 76 runs into a 100 run. But at the moment, this is going the other way around. Oh, that's close. I think that's very close. Is it? Oh, I think the umpire thinks otherwise. But I thought that was very close.
Yeah, maybe it was a leg spinner. That's what he's inquiring. Had it been a googly, we'll have a look at it again. It definitely would have been curtains, but maybe impact outside the off stump. That's what because he's standing on middle off. So yes, definitely the impact definitely outside the off stump. Good decision by the umpire.
Yeah, Wakar there, the umpire. Very good decision coming. Slog sweep and over the fielder's head. This is turning out to be a super over for Team Fujairah. What a way to get to your team half century as well. 14 runs already.
Brutal hitting by Hamid, but very ordinary bowling. Bowling it in his zone, right in front of his eye line. And the reputation he has, he's a big hitter. He's not going to miss out on this length. That's very, very poor bowling. Leg spin not working. As we spoke earlier, it could have gone either way, and definitely it has gone Fujairah's way.
Oh, backfired completely. Couple more deliveries in this over. That's a better delivery. Was the googly. Direct hit. The inquiring very politely. Nadeem Manjum doesn't go to the TV umpire. I think it made it quite easily as well.
Yeah, but very interestingly, if we'll have a look at it again, did it hit the pad first or the bat first? Because I just had a little... No, it was off the bat, I believe. Because for first instant, I thought it has hit the pad. But no problems.
Oh.
Or is there?
Oh, it was in the air. That wasn't referred. That'll be a very interesting replay. A single to end the over. Another big over coming in for Fujairah. 5 overs done. 56 for the loss of 2.
56 for 2 for Fujairah, motoring along at 11 and over. And Haider Vasisha just walking in. Hamid Khan, 27 of 13. This is a brilliant start by Fujairah. And now the responsibility given to the youngster Ayman Ahmed. His stocks have risen dramatically over the last few months, especially in the Under-19 Asia Cup. What a bowling performance by the youngster. And starts off with a trademark attempted Yorker. This time the slower Yorker has almost perfected it. And they need wickets now, Dubai. They need wickets in a hurry, because there's not a big total, 76 on the board. Just the 19 runs needed now. Hamid Khan took a brilliant catch to get rid of Rais Ahmed, and it was all downhill after that for Dubai. Again goes for the Yorker, Ayman. They've been toe crushers, and his particular Yorkers are a special brand, almost what you would call bat breakers. Every batter gets the toe end of the bat. You could do a lot of damage to that willow. Malek Banoli will be disappointed. They were off to a brilliant start, Dubai. Absolute flyer. Haider Vasisha trying to go for that ramp and missing completely. Not sure if he's been hit. Haider. Let's have a look. Goes for that switch ramp and ooh, off the bat. I think it's onto his neck. Yeah. Just a quick check and a chat with the physio. Concussion protocols will be in effect. There you can see just off the bat, yeah, right under the ear, and not very comfortable as a batter when you get hit over there. He seems to be okay. Yeah, he's a tough cookie. Mohammad Haider Vasisha. And Hamid Khan is having a quick chat with him, telling him to play his natural game. One of those few batters that has almost every shot in the book, Haider Vasisha. Here we go again. Ayman again goes for the Yorker, and he's landed it perfectly. Haider trying to make room and go over point. Well, misses it completely. Three of 7 for Haider Vasisha. And Ayman so far has conceded the 2 runs in the over. Again trying to go for that Yorker delivery, and even the full toss unable to get a hold of it. Haider Vasisha. Shoaib, not bad so far from Ayman. Just the 3 runs conceded.
Well, yes, he's bowled well, not only in this game, but in the last few important matches. I think one of the few important matches that he's been part of in the under-19 UAE side. Bowled that last crucial over against Pakistan, where he had to restrict Pakistan. They needed 12 runs in the last over, gave away Nothing. 3 deliveries and got that important wicket. And is that another wicket? He's hit that in the air, Hamid. And, well, Anikh there has made a mess of it. It was high in the air. It was there for a long time. Got underneath it, but just lost his balance, I think. And in the process, lost the ball as well.
Well, he charged off the boundary. I think he misjudged that and thought it was coming, or he's going to dip much sooner than it actually did. Then he just settled in. He's in absolutely no position to take that catch. Completely took his eyes off the ball, and he's very lucky that ball has just hit him on the chest. Could have hit him anywhere. 5 runs off the over. And the score for Fujairah, 61 for 2. Only 15 more runs needed for the men in green. Well, that's very interesting. The umpire wants to have a concussion test on the fielder. He seems to be okay. I don't think the ball has hit him on the neck. I think it was more towards the chest area. And the physio is not happy. Sure, we've seen everything now. Slight hold up. And since he's a fielder, I think what the physio is saying, and it is right, just let him walk out, get the 12th man in. Why hold up the play is the question.
Yeah, interesting. They just want to make sure that the process is followed. It's going to be Taimur now to bowl the 7th over. Just 15 more needed. You'd want to get those 15 runs as soon as possible, because remember, it's a long format. The net run rate will be a big factor in deciding which top 4 teams qualify for the next round. That's the field setting for Taimur.
Yeah, extended edition as well. 7 teams in it. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. No need for any concussion test for Haider Vasisha, at least. He is seeing that ball crystal clear.
That was a poor delivery from Taimur in the slot, and the class of Haider, he's not going to miss out on that. Just bangs it over extra cover. 1 bounce, 2, and then it crashes into the ropes. So well done. Good shot. And getting closer to that target of 75 now.
Again, width on offer this time. Crunched off the back foot. Well, I know of 3 players, or at least 2 players. One is on your screen right now, Fahad Nawaz, who plays that textbook cover drive. The other is Sagar Kalyan. But I think you and I will both agree, Haider Vasisha is one of those rare batters that plays that cover drive with that back foot sliding from under him. It's almost a trademark for Haider Vasisha, isn't it? When he plays that cover drive, although not in any cricketing textbook, but he's made that shot his own.
Yes. Does have a very unusual cover drive, but very effective at the same time. As Haider now takes a single, he's happy to rotate strike. 2 full from Taimur again. It's important for somebody like Taimur to get his line right and length, because at that pace, the sooner the ball comes, the sooner it goes off the bat. If you don't bowl in the right areas, that's what we saw. Haider playing that cover drive uppishly. That length is very crucial for Taimur.
And the last roll of the dice, you have to say, for Ronak Panoli as well, because he's going to bowl out his premier bowler. Charge down the track this time, Haider, and misses completely. Taimur, but he's not impressed at all.
Yeah, that was too over ambitious from Haider. Nowhere close to the ball. Even if you try and dance down the track, you should try and get closer to the ball. This time had no clue whatsoever, and raw pace from Taimur. This is the length where he's more lethal, more effective. Should be focusing on that length.
I think he had made up his mind about yesterday that he's going to charge this delivery. Again goes for the short one. Oh, has he nicked it? Yes, he has. Well, that short ball has done the trick. Haider Vasisha not in complete control the previous delivery. This time, all he does is manage to get bat on it and straight into the hands of the keeper.
Like I said, Temur, he's very good when he bowls that length, that hard length. And this occasion, Haider trying to guide that towards the deep third region, finds a faint edge, and Safir Tariq behind the stumps with the gloves does the rest. Quick, fast, and Syed Haider Vasisha was beaten, all ends up. 9 of 12 for him. It's 67 for 3.
New batter in is Nasir Faraz. Another talented, stylish right-handed batter. Has been a bit off colour lately, especially in the field. But we all know he's a special batter, isn't he? And if he can get a few runs today, there's not a lot to do. Just the 9 runs needed for Fujairah. Get a couple of boundaries. I will give him some confidence. Last ball of the over, and waft outside off stump. He misses it completely. Taimur Bhatti has bowled another good over and picked up a wicket. 6 runs off it. Fujairah are 67 for 3. They need 9 runs in 3 overs to win the game. That's the batting card and the start. Dubai would have been very excited taking the opener out first ball. But then Irfan came in and played a solid cameo, 24 of 12. Hamid Khan is still in there, going at a strike rate of just about 199.9. And the umpire will give the signal now. I think they have taken the floating power play. Yes. Umpire signals power play. 9 runs needed. And 2 fielders outside the circle. Ayman Ahmed comes into bowl. And a big slash. Goes over point. And he gets a boundary.
That's what Hamid Khan is known for. He enjoys this format, the shorter format. He's having a laugh out there. He looks very relaxed, and he's always had something to tell his partner. First it was Haider Vasisha, and now Nasir Faraz tries to just open the face of the bat at the last moment. And 4 runs for Hamid Khan. 71 now. 5 more needed. Could this be the over where Fujairah finish things off for themselves?
In the slot again this time, but hit straight towards mid-off. Not looking for a single. Hamid Khan, what a character he is. That catch that he took of Rais Ahmed. I'll tell you what, had he dropped that, I'm sure Dubai would have put up a much bigger total than 76 if Rais was still in there. And Hamid Khan, as you were saying, he's one of those characters who just loves to play the simple game. Good fielding, very good fielding. Saves a certain boundary there, Fahad Nawaz. Hit very hard towards square leg.
That's a very good save. It was hit hard, like you rightly mentioned, and it was travelling. But he's been courageous enough to get his hand onto it. Does really well. And an awkward bounce just in front of his hands, but he still managed to stop that. So well done, Fahad Nawaz.
The only respite for him is the right hand. He's a left-handed bowler, but he does bat right-handed. 4 more runs to win. 4 more runs to win. And Nasir Faraz this time goes for the cut, not able to connect. And Hamid Khan has ran almost 2 runs.
Hamid wanted that single sent back by Nasir. Well done by Ronak Panoli. Not the best of throws, but a good save at point, because again that ball came from the middle of the bat, and we know that when the ball travels in that point region, it does travel pretty fast.
Dubai will be very disappointed here, Shoaib. I think a total of 90-95 would have made things very interesting. Goes for that slow Yorker. And this time, finally, they take a single. They've dragged it till the 8th over Dubai. So as you were mentioning, net run rate. One way of saving that net run rate is to drag that match as long as possible. Wahab with a big smile on his face. He's bowled really well today. Zuhair Iqbal picked up the wicket of Rais Ahmed. I have to say, I love Fujairah's kit. The colour, absolute striking green. And Dubai's blue, beautiful contrast as well. The Emirates D10, powered by FanCode.
That's sky in the air. Is that a catch? Yes, it is. Safir Tariq does well. With the gloves, you expect him to take that, and he does complete the catch. So Hamid Khan's innings comes to an end, and Dubai are fighting till their last breath. Ajman gets another wicket.
Again goes for the back of the hand, slower delivery. And that ball was up in the air for a very, very, very long time. Safir Tariq does really well. Holds on to the catch. Hamid Khan 36 off 20. And Fujairah still need 3 runs to win. 2 more overs to go. Zishan Abid was on the screen smiling for quite some time. Finally comes into bat. Talking about striking colours, that helmet is probably the most pinkiest helmet I've ever seen in my life. Rais Ahmed comes into bowl.
Down the leg side as Ishan comes in with a helmet that might have been gifted by Mohammad Wasim, who played for New York Strikers. I think that is the colour.
No, I thought you were going to say a helmet gifted to him by Barbie.
Barbie pink.
That is the shockingest of shocking pinks I've ever seen in my life. That is sticking out like a sore thumb, isn't it? The green, the blue, and then there's a pink in the middle. It doesn't matter, because he's pinged the ball off his bat at least. And he gets a boundary to finish the game. Strike rate of 400 for Zishan Abid. And Fujairah win this game with 6 wickets in hand and 10 legal deliveries to go.
Well, a comfortable win, a thumping victory, a dominating performance by the men in green. Fujairah, that's the winning moment, where Zishan Abid with his pink helmet has managed to get 4 runs and 2 points for Fujairah. So they are off in this tournament, is in this Emirates D10 2023 powered by FanCode, with a win under their belt against Dubai.
Yeah, it's a comprehensive victory in the end. You have to say, never looked threatened Fujairah. Just that first ball of the run chase, when they got Hamdan Tahir's wicket, Dubai, they thought they were in with a chance. But Hamid Khan and Mohammad Irfan made quick work of their total. 78 for Fujairah, 8.2 overs played. They'll be very happy. Umair Ali Khan, the captain of Fujairah, he made the bowling changes really well. And Ronak Panoli will be a bit disappointed with the performance of the youngsters. This is, again, a very young team. They've played the final of the G20. They played the final of the D50. They started with a loss here, but they know they can fight back. They have a good squad, Dubai. Just need to tweak at playing 11 a little bit. And Fujairah, as always, making a statement in the Emirates D10. That's the batting card then. Hamdan falling for a first ball duck, but Hamid and Mohammad Irfan putting up a solid fight back, both going at almost 200 strike rate. And in the end, Zishan hitting the winning boundaries. Just the 4 extras. So disciplined performance from Dubai, but they were not defending a very big total. And I think the challenge for them, Shoaib, those 3 overs between Yug and Aditya where they conceded at 13-14 runs in over. If Aditya Shetty, who's their strike bowler, would have picked up a couple of wickets, given away maybe 10-15 in his 2, things could have gotten a bit closer.
Yes, you're right. You expect more from somebody like Aditya Shetty. However, the runs on the board were always a concern, and it was never going to be enough. Overall, good bowling performance, but they didn't have enough runs to defend. 2 wickets for Taimur, 1 for Rais and 1 for Emirates.
Let's have a look at the highlights, and then that's the first ball, no foot movement. But then the inform Irfan came in. You can completely see the difference all of a sudden. Free-flowing shots from the bat of the left-hander. Took a liking to Aditya Shetty, both Hamid Khan and Mohammad Irfan. Rais Ahmed as well, getting a taste of his own medicine. Going for a few sixes. Good hitting from the left, and that was a very good catch from Aditya Shetty. But again, while he was bowling, just looked a bit off colour.
Yes, it's so important for a leg spinner to get rhythm early on in your innings. If you don't, you are always taken for runs. Taimur too was hit for a beautiful cover drive, and then this comeback delivery gets his length right and gets that wicket of Syed Haider Wasi Shah. However, it was a little too late in the innings, as Hamid Khan was finding boundaries at regular intervals unless this happened, where Safi Tariq came all the way and completed that catch. Last ball, winning moment, Zishan Abid gets that boundary, and Fujairah win the game against Dubai.
That's the match summary then. Dubai put into bat, scoring 75 in their allotted 10 overs. Ronak Panoli 18, Safir Tariq 17, and Ahmed with a cameo 15 of 7. Mohammad Irfan picking up 2 wickets, Saghir picking up 2 wickets as well. And the captain Umair picking up that 1 wicket. And in the run chase, it was again Mohammad Irfan with the bat 24 of 12, Hamid Khan 36 of 20. And Mohammad Taimur, the sole bowler, who made the impact, 2 wickets for just the 13 runs. Fujairah winning this game comfortably by 6 wickets and 10 deliveries to spare. We will be going for a short break. Don't go anywhere, as it will be Mudassir Ali who will be with the man of the match for the post-match presentation.
Hello and welcome to the post-match presentation of game number 3 played between Dubai taking on Fujairah. It was a one-sided affair, Fujairah winning the toss and inviting Dubai to post a total. It was a bit jitters for Dubai, managing just 75 for the loss of 8 in their allotted 10 overs. And when the chase started, it was a one-way traffic. Mohammad Irfan getting a brilliant 24 of just 12 balls. Joining me in the presentation party is Mr. Iftikhar Ali, our match referee, and the player of the match goes to Mohammad Irfan for his all-round performance. 24 with the bat and couple of wickets with the ball. Man of the match is Mohammad Irfan. काफ़ी बढ़िया शुरुआत.
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम. सबसे पहले तो अल्लाह पाक का शुक्र है. हाँ जी, बढ़िया शुरुआत.
और रौनक को खास तौर से जिस तरीके से आपने आउट किया तो क्या सोचा था, क्योंकि विकेट काफ़ी अच्छी थी बैटिंग के लिए.
जी विकेट बैटिंग के लिए अच्छी थी, पर अभी T10 से थोड़ा सा कॉन्फिडेंस मिला है. बड़े प्लेयरों के साथ ड्रेसिंग रूम शेयर किया है तो थोड़ा कॉन्फिडेंस है कि मैं कर दूंगा, नहीं किसी से खाऊंगा.
और नई टीम, क्या मज़ा आ रहा है डगआउट में?
जी अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह उमर भाई की कप्तानी में टीम जल है और बड़ा मज़ा आ रहा है.
चलिए, उम्मीद करता हूँ आप इसी तरीके से परफॉर्म करें आने वाले मैचेस में. ऑल दी बेस्ट.
इंशाल्लाह. थैंक यू, जज़ाकल्लाह, शुक्रिया.
So that was Mohammad Irfan and helping his team to get off the mark in style in this tournament. That's all we do have from the post-match presentation, but there is one more game lineup. It will be Abu Dhabi taking on Emirates. Till then, stay tuned.